Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Akasha Grows with Sabrina Dawn. I'm back in Massachusetts, I'm back in my space, I have my plant, my salt lamp. I'm very happy to have my space back, but I am having a hard time adjusting back to regular life. It's kind of interesting how that's, the horn, it's kind of interesting how that's been happening and just adjusting back. So my free event, the Archangel event, Messages and Meditation, is today at 10. The next one after that is Thursday night. So if you want, you can just email me at the number in the description, the email in the description box, and we will, and I'll send you the link the night before. So this week it's been all wonky. I don't even know if I'll have anybody because I forgot to set out the link until 9. So, oops. But yes. Okay. So I'm using the, sorry guys, I'm rambling. I'm all over the place. I just haven't been, yeah. Anyways, life on the water versus life here. And it's like two different worlds and it's hard to adjust back. I miss kayaking once to twice a day, but I'm glad to be back in my space. 6 of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So I often see this as a like nostalgia, looking back. So this could also mean like soulmates in your life. Okay, so let's see. Mixed Emotions. This is the Mixed Emotions deck by, I think I said it wrong once. Created by Petra Martin. I want to make sure I get that right because this is a lovely deck. I edged it, but yeah. Let's see. Please clarify the 6 of Water, also known as the 6 of Cups. Okay, that was like half the deck. I'm not going to use that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Panicky, alarmed, anxious, fight or flight. Okay. I know this card says romanticizing the past, which is like that nostalgia. But what I'm hearing, it's not the alarmed. It could be anxious, but fight or flight is what's sticking out to me in this card. So what I'm hearing from this actually, so memories from your history, your childhood, and I've never thought of the 6 of Cups this way, but I have to say what I'm getting, okay? And what I'm getting is that you have stuff from your past. I think it's kind of piggybacking off of the last reading that I did before I left Maryland. And what I'm believing what I'm picking up is that I believe it has to do with that one. And that the fight or flight is making like the natural fight, flight, or freeze, okay? Because it's not just fight or flight, it's fight, flight, or freeze. And the fight, flight, or freeze within you is making it really hard for you to move forward because you're stuck in the past about something. And I remember this card last week was grief. I mean, the last video, it was grief. And I remember them, talking about it was about love. So this might not be about love for you, but if you really resonated with the last one, then love, this is going to resonate for this one, for love. Okay, do you see how he's like, well, interesting enough, he's in water, which is what I was just saying I missed. But I just see him like in the water and he's panicking, like in all of those emotions and everything. And so what I'm hearing is that the fight, flight, or freeze, I'm hearing for a good number of the people that are watching this, flight is what's going on. Things from the past are being triggered. Okay, in regards, they're saying it's in regards to love. This is a love reading. I'm sorry, guys. I tried not to, but this is the way that it is. Oh, and it was 4:44. Yay, that was good confirmation. So this is a love reading. Okay, so things from the past, from your childhood, from past relationships, from early on relationships, or ones that were really deep and meaningful for you, that changed who you are for the better, but maybe the loss of that in some way, that grief energy from the last one, that is causing you to be in fight, flight, or freeze. But what I'm hearing, that for a good number of you, that it's flight. Okay, you want to run. You may be picking fights. You may be freezing, not knowing which direction to turn, what choice to make. And let's see what the Archangels by Doreen Virtue, the Archangel Oracle cards, what they would like to say about this to help you move through this energy. I know that for personally, we'll see what the cards say, but you know, Archangel Chamuel is really good for like self-worth, self-love. So is Archangel Raphael for that one, but Chamuel is coming to me right now and just showing me this, his beautiful pink light, and that self-worth could be really helpful. Working on your self-worth could be really helpful at this time, and letting go of the part of you. Okay. Letting go of the part of you, oh, I'm going to cry, that is attached to the persons. For those of you that have had someone that's passed on, I feel like there's a message coming through that's saying that you feel like if you fully let go, you're going to let go of if you let go of the part of you that's attached to that person that's passed on, then you're losing them all over again. And so what I'm hearing is that the angels are saying that that's not true. That's just that, you know, you're going to move on with your daily life and be more free and be more happy and not be in the fight or flight energy as much. And you're going to move on, and your connection to that deceased loved one, to that person on the other side, or to that relationship that that you're having a hard time letting go of. I feel like this one is for people that have deceased people in their life, though, a lover. And what I'm hearing is that it would be in your best interest to let go. And even though you feel what's getting in the way, they're showing me, is that like that attachment. I'm so sorry, this is so jumbled. I've told you I'm having a hard time coming back from a 3-week trip. So what's getting you in the fight or flight energy is, you know, is being attached to an old relationship. And for many, it's a deceased person, okay, like a deceased old lover. And what's keeping you attached is fear of letting go of the aspect of yourself that's attached to them, because you feel like you're going to lose them. It's like a whole nother level of loss. And what they're saying is that Archangel Chamuel can come in for your self-worth and for your self-trust, so that you can come in and wrap yourself in that warmth and that love, and know that your connection with them is never gone, no matter how much. So you can let go of the part of yourself that was attached to them, because a new level or a new aspect of that relationship is going to come through. You know, I often hear from around deceased loved ones, and I know that this is hard, but I do hear this from the angels, is that your relationship isn't over. It has just changed. So you can keep working on your relationship with them. Okay. And I know that's easy for me to say, because I haven't, you know, lost a significant lover in my life in that way. But that is what I'm hearing. That is what I hear a lot. So I just wanted to pass that message on to you. Okay. And I'm so sorry that it was so jumbled. I'm going to get back into normal, I promise, guys. Okay. Be careful too of, they're just stopping me, sorry. Be careful about romanticizing also the deceased, romanticizing what you may have had or what it was. You know, yes, it was wonderful. Yes, that was your soulmate. Yes, there were so many beautiful things to it, but be careful. I'm hearing this, just a warning. Just be mindful of over romanticizing it, because that is keeping you attached. Okay, you can see things for how wonderful they were and how much you love that person and the connection you had. But when you slip into fantasy or moving too much, so the next card actually is 7 of Cups, you know, 7 of Water, the next card, and that is actually about fantasy. So be careful that the 6 of Cups doesn't have you slip into the 7 of Cups and, you know, over romanticizing the past, because that's the part of you that is attached to that relationship. Okay, now that I believe that that's done. Now you can think back on good memories and have a very realistic and beautiful view of it, but over romanticizing is what's keeping you attached, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. And Archangel Jophiel, you can call on Archangel Jophiel to get rid of clutter, clear the energy. But what I'm hearing is like just clean your space. Clean your mental space is what I'm hearing. In Archangel, that's Jeremiel, not Jophiel. I got them mixed up for a moment inside my head. Let me just connect over to Jophiel. See what she wants to say. So do you see how she has an open heart and she's surrendering? That's letting 1044 on there. So what I'm hearing is that she is, letting go. She's clearing her space. She's clearing her relationship space emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. She's clearing all of that, okay? She's helping you clear all of that so that you can move forward, whether this is a deceased loved one or as this is just from a relationship from the past that really did a number on you, that's holding you back. And do you see how she's letting go? And do you see also like how like she has the wrap on her shoulders? I feel like that's almost like holding, that's what like the attachment that's been holding her back. Okay, that's like the symbol of us. So that's holding like, and she just wants to break free. And I feel like this is also a depiction of you, and you're meant to move forward with your wings. But Jophiel is here to help support you in moving forward and clearing your emotional space of that past relationship. Okay, let's see. I'm saying one more of these. Overcoming difficulties. Oh my God, you guys. Archangel Jeremiel. I knew he was here. Oh my goodness. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay, so for some of you, you may have already been going through you've already gone through the heavy part of your grief, and it's time to move forward. And the next part is not just moving through the grief and the loss and working through that, all of that. You've done that. What I'm hearing is that, and it's 12:22 on the clock. What I'm hearing is that it's time for you to move through the over romanticizing the past and letting go of the part of you that's attached to that relationship. And that worst part is behind you now. So it's time to move forward. It's time to clear your energetic space of relationships so that you can let go of the fight or flight, and you can allow someone else deeply into your heart and into your life again. If you already have somebody in your life, it could be into your heart fully, because the part of you that's attached to the other person is actually, what I'm showing is like an energy wall to the person or a new person coming into your life. Okay, so and so the Six of Cups is what I'm hearing is that just be mindful of over romanticizing, because it's having you slip into fantasy, which is becoming a wall into allowing new love into your life, even if you're already with somebody. And so you can call on Archangel Jeremiel and Archangel Jophiel. I can't believe that he came through. So Archangel Jophiel is wonderful. I mean, see, now I'm mixing them up. Archangel Jeremiel is perfect and wonderful for, and this is what I was starting to talk about before, and I stopped myself because it was the wrong angel, but he is here coming through. He is here to help you learn your lessons and to integrate them and to really go deep into the psychological and, parts of yourself that are in the fight or flight or freeze. Okay? And even though he's in the water, do you see he doesn't have any water in his mouth, but his mouth is open. So what I'm hearing is that it's not, the fight or flight. What I'm hearing is that it's there from previous situations, but it's actually not your reality right now. So allow yourself to relax and surrender and to get more comfortable. And we just surround each and every person with the archangels, and we ask for healing. We ask that the love come through, grace, to help heal us move past that grief and the fight or flight so that we can sit and relax in our relationships that we're in or bring one in. One of the things that I'm hearing too is that, you know, when difficult parts of the new relationships come in, or you wanting to attract one in, I feel like there's a part of you that just runs. Okay, so maybe there's a difficult part that comes in, you storm out of the room, or you withdraw, you run within yourself, right? That could be also could be freeze. Okay, and then there's that's the flight. The running is the flight, or you could just fight more. And what they're saying is that this is literally you trying to push away the other thing, and then you may romanticize the past relationship of someone that you were dear with, that you held dear, or someone that's passed away, and it becomes a wall between you and that person instead of working through the fight or flight and moving through that and deepening the relationship you're in now. So be careful. There's some codependency going on with a past relationship that may not be in your life anymore, or someone deceased. But if it's someone's deceased, know that your connection, no matter how much you let go, your connection to them will never be gone. Know that they love you. Know that you love them, and that they'll always be there to support you, always. So you don't have to worry about letting go of the part of yourself that's attached to them in fear of that's like letting go of the relationship. That's not it. You're just changing the relationship. Okay. I have to go get ready for the angel event. So I will upload this after that, and just know that I am thinking of you and sending you all my love. And for those of you on the healing journey, just know that I'm thinking of you, okay? All right. I love you much.